My name is Janet Kuteli, the CEO and founder of Fortune Credit, a microfinance institution that was birthed in 2014. After working in the bank for more than 11 years, I actually saw so many customers being turned away because of the rigidity in the processes and procedures of getting a loan. For example, most customers could not be able to provide the required security to be able to access any facility. And because of that frustrations that I saw so many people going through, especially the small traders and smallholder farmers, that is how Fortune Credit was actually created in September 2014. And the main aim why the organization was set up is to be able to catalyze the economic and social empowerment of the rural population in Kenya. And why the rural population? It's because most of us Kenyans, we actually feed on what the smallholder farmers in rural areas produce each and every day. And the main aim of setting up Fortune Credit at that particular time is to be able to provide appropriate saving, credit and insurance services. Our vision is to be able to be the advocate for social, ecological and economic empowerment of the rural population in Africa. We are currently serving customers from 12 counties and we have 5 physical branches across Kenya. Although access to capital is one of the major problems to the most population in rural areas, a bigger problem is financial literacy. Owing to the fact that most people think that getting credit means automatically being auctioned.
My name is Shadrach Korir, Ward Administrator in charge of Singorwet Ward, Bomet County. We are so much grateful over the teachings that you have gone through. If our people could go through your sensitization and teachings, more than 3,000 households will acquire this biogas for use in their homes. And in this, we shall save most of our trees. And we shall give you forums as a county government of Bomet to come and teach our people and take our people to the next step in the knowledge of this.
Through various interventions with many strategic partners, we've been able to come up with a comprehensive financial awareness program that has demystified credit. 50 people from Simotwet have been able to go through the program and therefore able to use credit to be able to move from using firewood to biogas.
En koinutikchuk kekurenon Betty nebo Pastor Joseph Rotich.
My name is Betty, wife to Pastor Rotich from Soswondo Village, Bomet. We heard someone talking about Kosun, a company that deals with biogas installation. After joining the group, that's how we got biogas installed from August this year, 2022. I'm Joseph Rotich. I was born here in Soswondo Village. Getting biogas from Kosun was really helpful, as I remember at least every month we would cut a tree to sustain cooking, and one tree costs 2,000 Kenya shillings. My name is Joyce Tuya. When I heard about the biogas, what came to mind is that we don't have the money to acquire it. We don't even have a cow. The moment we got a cow, Kosun then explained they can go ahead and install it, then we are left paying in installments. We saw that this is a better option. I appreciate Fortune Connect for coming and training us on how to get loans from the phone, and that it gets dispersed directly from Fortune Credit. It's easier to pay in installment than paying a whole amount at once.
Atakavyo install biogas ndio tulipe baadaye, tukaona ni rahisi.
Kwa majina mimi naitwa Josephat Tuya.
My name is Josephat Tuya from Simotwet, Kiptoben, Mugango, Bomet County. Kosun came and introduced us to a payment plan that was very accommodative, and I will pay for up to 6 months. Then I will fully own the biodigester.
Mpaka miezi 6 ndio nikamilishe, and then I become the owner of the digester.
Going by 7 people per household, this translates to 350 people enjoying the benefits of using biogas in Simotwet village. The biogas project has accrued many benefits, and one of them being savings in alignment with our core agenda as a microfinance. Every household is now able to save 100 shillings per day, that the money that would actually have used to buy firewood can be used to do other things
When we came to settle here, we were buying firewood, which was quite expensive. For instance, we bought a stack at 200 Kenya shillings, which used to last around 3 weeks.
Looking at the numbers clearly, that means every household is saving about 3,000 Kenya shillings per month. When looking at Simotwet as a village, it means that the 50 customers have been able to save 150,000 Kenya shillings that would have actually gone out of that particular village. When I look at projections, if the village has 350 households, it means that if all of them embrace biodigester, then what translates to saving about 1,050,000 shillings per year. Saving time. Every 2 days, a woman who is usually accompanied by his children walks for 10 kilometers to go and look for firewood a whole day. This means that she'll be able to lose 10 out of the 30 days in a month just doing one activity. This impoverishes not only that specific household, but the entire community.
We are now not cutting trees or going around looking for firewood. We now have more time to do our most important activities. It takes me just around 10 minutes to collect the livestock waste to feed the biodigester compared to a whole day that we used to take looking for firewood.
I'm
Festus Mutai from Suswondo village. This has saved trees from being logged in the forest, while women don't take so much time preparing children in the morning for school. Now, I'm assured that trees will grow to maturity and won't be cut down.
By introduction of biogas, the time wasted is being used to perform other vital chores in the family, and the children are able to have more time to study, while the mother is now able to dedicate more time to their family and other agricultural and non-agricultural activities. Saving trees. An average family of 7 members in Simotwet use 1 tree on firewood per month, 12 trees per year. With the introduction of biogas, the 50 households on biogas are saving 50 trees per month, 600 per year. The entire village of Simotwet will be saving 4,200 trees per year.
I moved here from Kiptoben in 1995. The biggest challenge was getting firewood, and we ended up cutting all the trees that we found. The only other option left was to go into the deep forest. We used to go into the forest from 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. So many times we would miss making lunch for our children. With this, we had to start planting our own trees, which we could not sustain because we were cutting down the same trees. We still had to go back to the forest due to this cycle. We needed to look for a way to preserve our own trees and the forest at large.
This is the community's contribution towards the current government's effort of planting trees and scaling up conservation in view of the climate change crisis. The impact of biogas on health is clear. Working and living in a smoky house has severe effects on eyes and breathing, at times manifested through severe headaches and dizziness. The shift from firewood to biogas is eliminating this suffering from the 50 households in Simotwet.
The other good thing is that biogas keeps my house, kitchen, and utensils neat. The food is also healthy. The environment at home has gotten clean, and my wife now has time to prepare food, which she does pretty fast. My kitchen work has gotten much easier, seeing that I have to prepare my children for school every single day. Biogas has kept my house very clean.
For those homes that have already installed biogas, already there are a number of benefits. You find that the environment in these homes are very clean. There is no smoke that pollutes the environment.
I also stopped buying the inorganic fertilizer and instead used the byproduct of the biogas for my vegetables. The byproduct is also commercialized and can be sold to anyone growing vegetables. We have noticed this performs even better than the ordinary fertilizer, and the people can make money from that. We also use the bio-waste from the biodigester as fertilizer in our farms. So I really appreciate Kosoon for coming up with this solution. Biogas has helped me to cut down on the cost of farming. Buying 50 kgs of fertilizer was very expensive. Now I've reduced the amount in place of waste from the biodigester. I've also benefited from the liquid-based animal waste that comes from the biodigester. We use the manure from the biodigester in our farms, which gives us the comfort that we are eating healthy food without chemicals. I've also noticed that even small crimes like people stealing firewood from the neighborhood is no longer there. The theft of firewood has also reduced. I'm happy now my kids are enjoying seeing the birds again, since they had moved due to deforestation. I am happy with the biogas project, through which I've learned a lot as a youth. Now I assist others in guiding them on how to prepare the waste for the biodigester, and through that I earn some income.
The project would not have been successful were it not for the strategic partners that we have, one of them being Fortune Connect, the technological arm that is able to acquire customers without having a physical branch wherever we are doing our operations from. And we have Kosoon offering the technical aspect of the biodigester, knowing the risks that are actually involved in lending to the smallholder farmers. The program wouldn't have been successful without AMACO providing insurance for livestock and crop. Without forgetting the government that actually has provided a good environment for us to be able to serve as a private sector. In the next 3 to 5 years, Fortune Credit is geared towards green inclusive financing in response to the environmental and climate change effects. We look forward to impact more than 30,000 households across the country. We shall employ technologies such as self-service portal, mobile application, and USSD to reach as many customers as possible. With our technology partners, we shall embrace emerging technologies like blockchain, Internet of Things, and data analytics to enable digital identity, digital asset certificates, and parametric insurance. Kenya is a country with great potential and capacity to uplift the living standards of the population. We, as Fortune Credit, are looking forward to partnerships in line with this noble national goal. Thank you.